I think one of the big mistakes that beginner latte artists make is to do with the speed with which they pour. Let's have a bit of a look. Now the problem makes pretty logical sense to me. To say you're a beginner barista and you're not sure how to do latte art. I think your focus is going to be on speed and trying to get the coffee orders out as quickly as you can. And then perhaps by chance you pour a bit of a pattern into a coffee, or you come across the Coffeefusion videos and you start to learn a little bit about latte art. So you see that wiggling pattern that the baristas do and you try to imitate it, and all of a sudden the cup's full and you're about to make a mess, or you've got this like a 3-leaf weird rosetta going on. So let's have a bit of a breakdown of the pours and let's see what's actually going on. Now don't get me wrong, there is a time when you need to pour slowly and there's a time where you need to pour quickly. Let's have a look at these tulips. With the first one, you see a slow and steady pour, and it's probably a good way to begin as a barista starting out with latte art. But if you want to pour a tulip with lots and lots of leaves, you have to speed that pour up once you get that base going so that you can fit all those leaves in there. Notice with this faster pour, it's not a lot of milk going into the cup each time, but the pace with which each bulb is delivered is very quick. Now let's take a look at a rosetta. So this is an average rosetta, I would say. The pour stays about the same speed the whole time through, looking pretty good. But of course you can play around with the speed with which you pour the rosetta, and the way you do that will affect how it actually looks in the cup. We could have a complete slow zetta which looks something like this. We could pour a slow base and then speed up on the way back up the cup. Or we could pour the whole thing quickly. With each of these examples, the way the rosetta actually comes out is completely different. So it goes to show, playing around with your speed can certainly affect the result in the cup. So I hope you've learned a valuable lesson about latte art if you're a beginner. And if you're an advanced barista and you've been pouring latte art for ages, try playing around with the speed with which you pour and see if you can get something a little bit different in the cup. Thanks guys for watching this episode of Coffeefusion. Remember, if you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We've got new videos coming every week with lots of different coffee stuff. So if you're interested in coffee, this YouTube channel is the place for you to be. You could also add @TheCoffeefusion on Instagram, add Coffeefusion on Snapchat. There's the Facebook page, there's plenty of ways to connect, and I really enjoy getting comments from you guys, chatting about what you're up to with coffee, or tagging me a post on Instagram. It's really good fun, and I'll always try to reply, so don't feel afraid about getting in contact with me, however you'd like to. Thanks again guys, wherever you are in the world, I hope you're enjoying your cup of coffee, and I'll see you again next week. Remember, Coffeefusion is bringing coffee lovers together.